Who is Kamala Harris's husband? Here's what you need to know about Douglas Emhoff. If Joe Biden wins the presidential election in November, Kamala Harris will be the first woman to serve as vice president. That'll give her husband Douglas Emhoff the chance to break some barriers, too. He'll be the nation's first second gentleman. Harris has made a name for herself as an accomplished politician, passionate cook, and since she was tapped as Biden's running mate, historical vice presidential candidate. In addition to becoming the first woman to hold the job, she would also be the first Black and first Indian American person elected vice president. Supporting her at home is her husband and #1 fan, Douglas Emhoff. Emhoff, who is a lawyer, has become increasingly visible as Harris's notably supportive, social media-savvy partner. His relentless campaigning on her behalf and declarations of love for Harris on social media call for even the most enthusiastic Insta-husbands to step their game up. But what else do we know about Emhoff? For details on how he and Harris met, the kind of work Emhoff was doing before posting adorable pics of his wife on the gram, keep reading. Before taking a leave of absence to become a full-time Harris campaign staffer and Stan, Emhoff, 55, practiced law overseeing media, sport, and entertainment at the firm Law Piper, where he is also a partner. A graduate of the University of Southern California's Gould School of Law, Emhoff has had a 30-year career specializing in intellectual property, technology, and investigations. Licensed in both California and Washington, D.C., he has been recognized by the best lawyers in America for litigation between 2014-2018. Career highlights include his most notable case, which involved a breach of contract surrounding the famous Taco Bell Chihuahua, with $42 million in the line. Emhoff's client could have been dragged into the conflict, but he kept them off the hook, as The Hollywood Reporter noted. Working with high-profile clients in the NFL or who have competed in the Olympics, Emhoff is no stranger to the pressures that come with living a highly publicized life. Emhoff hails from Brooklyn to parents Barbara and Michael Emhoff and then moved to New Jersey not long after. Years later, his father, a women's shoe designer, decided to move the family to California for a job opportunity, and suddenly a teen Emhoff was living in the fast times of Ridgemont High era of LA, as he shared in a recent YouTube interview. It was right outside of the valley and was just a complete change of lifestyle from what I was used to in Jersey to the suburbs of LA in the early 80s.